Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
The Utah Jazz have a special chemistry. Point guard Mike Conley said, quote, "This team is unique in the way that we play. Everyone has bought into what we want to do on both ends of the floor. We have a defensive mindset and a physical mentality. To do that, you have to have 9 or 10 guys that all make plays for each other and are unselfish."
All right, good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Now we get a chance to check some stats for Kelly Oubre.
During these last 10 games, he's been a menace on the defensive end. Poking balls loose, jumping passing lanes. He's been all over the place and piling up the steals as a result.
Here are the starters for Charlotte. Ball and Rozier work together in the backcourt. Hayward and Bridges at the small and power forward spots. And it's Plumlee in at the 5. And for Utah, at the forward slots, Avdia and Hachimura. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. And it's Gobert in at the center position. And we're in the middle of the season, Clark. Some teams that exceeded early expectations are starting to believe.
And that confidence is self-perpetuating. Again, you have success, it breeds more success because you have some confidence. And I'll tell you what, it's a pretty good feeling when you prove the doubters wrong as a team.
Now here's Bridges, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. The shot by Conley, no good. Ball against Conley. Slam! Dunk by Plumlee.
And you cannot leave anybody open on balls, team, because this guy is excellent at finding his teammates.
Rozier against Mitchell. Inside. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Mitchell.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. The 3 from Mitchell, and he buries his first look.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside. Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
Now here's Mitchell. Last game we saw him with 32 points. Ball with it. He's picked up by Conley. Hayward outside. Back to Ball. Pass to Rozier. Here's Plumlee. Hayward outside. On the wing, Rozier. Back to Hayward. 4 on the clock. Buries it from 3. Hey, Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But, you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
All no good.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Pass to Mitchell. Lays it up and banks it in. Mitchell's got 5.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Here's Rozier. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. From deep, Conley. The rebound by Bridges. The Hornets have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Rozier with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. It's blocked by Gobert.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
And they get it back. Pass to O'Neal. Now Gobert. Outside Mitchell for 3. That one doesn't go. He's just 2 for 5. Here's Charlotte. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Your Jazz Dancer.
Ingles, he's checked in for Utah. Washington's checked in for Charlotte. Oubre comes in for Rozier. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. And it's Washington missing. Utah leading. Left side, Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovich. Over Washington. Tries again, and the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
Richards is checked in for Charlotte. Martin comes in for Hayward. Now here's Ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Well, I like the fact that this is something Ball continues to work on, that deep shot of his. He knows he's got to be a threat from deep to expand his game.
Bogdanovich against Washington. Mitchell up top. He's got 7. Just 5 to shoot. Bogdanovich, that's good.
Confidence is not lacking with Bogdanovich, and he shows it on these shots.
Ball passes to Washington. Now Oubre. Pass to Washington. Into the lane. High arcing shot to the left wing. Oubre against Mitchell. Washington outside. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Conley against Ball. The shot from 20 feet out. They grab their own miss. Outside for Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovich. Pass to Mitchell. Picked by Bogdanovich. There's the 3. And that one's good. Mitchell for 3. Mitchell's got 10 points in the game.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Now Oubre. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 3rd assist of the night.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 10. Outside Conley. He buries it from 3.
And they've quickly gathered 8 second chance points thus far.
Feasting on those backboards. I love that physicality.
Ball outside to the inside. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Mitchell with the ball. He's against Martin.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Ball with it. Washington, a screen on Conley. Ball with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game. And I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Substitution for the Jazz. Rudy Gobert. Jordan Clarkson.
15 seconds left in the opening quarter. Martin inside, defended by Gay. Martin with the bucket.
Martin.
7 seconds left to play in the first. With 1 on the clock. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. More 2K action in just a moment. Well, you talk about those players who have been in the grind.
Thinking back from when I started, overseas, summer camps, mini camps, to where I am now, just an honor being in the position that I am. I'm grateful for the opportunity, so.
Boy, Grant, O'Neal, such a competitor.
Oh, I love this kid. A 6'4" small forward, but as hard as he plays, you don't hear much about him being undersized.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
On the court for the Hornets, Hayward and Bridges at the small and power forward spots. Terry Rozier is out there with Kelly Oubre, and it's Plumlee in at the center spot. Hayward, the pass to Plumlee. Bridges outside. Just 5 on the clock. Left side, Oubre. Shoots over Ingles. Oubre can't hit.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer. For a 15-year guy who has battled through injuries, Gay can still get off the floor and be highly productive. He's still explosive, so you can't sleep on this guy just because he's got some miles on his leg. He can still go.
For the Jazz, Whiteside, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert, and it's O'Neal in for Conley. Here's Rozier. Had a tough time getting anything going against the Blazers. Basket's good.
One of the things coaches like is aggressive players, and Rozier is that in spades.
And even though his games played have been up and down, Clark Gay has been very consistent in his production over the years.
Yeah, he'll give you solid shooting and rebounding, B.A. He's a versatile defender. And I think he's a much more disciplined player at both ends now, and that typically happens the longer you are in the league. You learn how to fold them and when to go.
Now here's Rozier, a go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. And you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Here's Ingles. They're leading by 8 to the middle. And Whiteside with the bucket on the assist by Ingles. Whiteside's got his first 2 points of the night. The Hornets have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Rozier finds Hayward. Outside Oubre. Here's Rozier. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
One thing you can give Terry Rozier credit for are those fast hands. You must keep the ball locked up when he's around because he's always hunting for his next steal.
Mitchell's checked in for Utah.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
From behind the arc. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. And Rozier's quickness as a defender does much more than just create turnovers.
Yeah, he's tough to shake off when he's covering you. He puts constant pressure on the shooters and doesn't allow them to take comfortable shots.
Plumlee, he's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
The drive by Mitchell. The shot's good. Mitchell's got 14 points.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Plumlee down low. Whiteside on him. Plumlee passes to Bridges. Back to Plumlee. Shot clock at 6. Screen by Bridges. Here's Hayward. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 5.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Ingles. 9 points for him in his last game. Gay, the pass to Ingles. Over Oubre. Ingles, no good.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Out to Hayward. Launches it. And his first miss of the night. Now 2 of 3. The Jazz have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. There's a screen by Whiteside. The 3 from Mitchell. Book it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
Picking up right where he left off. Hit 2 triples in the first quarter. Now he gets another to fall.
Your Jazz dancer.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. So Charlotte going with almost an entire new group here. Richards is checked in for Plumlee. Washington comes in for Bridges. Martin, he's checked in for Oubre. And it's Ball in for Rozier. Now here's Ball. Pass to Hayward. The rebound by Whiteside. Utah has gone 2 of 5 from deep here in the second. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Last season, the Charlotte Hornets finishing with their best record in the last 5 seasons. With the addition of LaMelo Ball, this team finally has some talent to build around, playing a switching defense and going zone the most in the NBA. Guys?
Oh, fun to watch. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff. All right, Grant, if you could be GM for one rebuilding team right now, which would it be?
Oh, wow. That's tough. I mean, you got the Grizzlies with Morant. You got the Pels with Zion. You got the Mavs with Doncic. You know, I'll probably stick with the Pelicans and Zion Williamson. I think he has a lot to offer and has the ability to dominate in this league.
Now here's Washington. Ball outside. Tries a 10-footer. Martin with the bucket. Martin's got his second basket. The Jazz have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Whiteside with a screen on Ball. Down low. Hornets with the rebound. This game against Utah, the first time they've met this year. Pass to Washington. 3-pointer. Knocks it down from distance. Washington's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Mitchell with the ball. Hayward picks him up. Bogdanovich from long range. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. And the Jazz lead by 9.
You've got to spy Bogdanovich because he is good at squaring up and delivering the revenge triple.
Ball outside. Drives to the hoop. Over Mitchell. That one a little long. Utah's got 7 of their 16 3-point attempts to go in. Bogdanovich passes to Whiteside. The 3 from Mitchell. Can't get it to go. Shooting 7 for 13 from the field now. Fires the 3. And the Hornets, another 3.
Hey, we're very reliable from deep now. You can't let him get his feet set and get comfortable from that distance.
The 3 from Mitchell. It's tipped. And there is a whistle. That goes on Joe Ingles. That's his first foul for the Jazz. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Whiteside. Clarkson comes in for Ingles. And Conley subbed in for Donovan Mitchell.
Jordan, Watson, Mike Conley.
There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Hayward's shot is off.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Here's the pick. The 3-ball. And Conley with the 3. Conley's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Washington. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Washington, a screen on Clarkson. 5 on the clock. And Washington powers it through.
Boy, nice job that time by P.J. Washington to knock down the shot after setting the screen.
Conley against Ball. Pass to Bogdanovich. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Bogdanovich has got 9.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so that brings the first half to a close. It's the Jazz leading by 10. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Jazz coach Quinn Snyder here with us now. And coach, how have you put Donovan Mitchell in position to have this kind of an impact?
Well, we talked about him, defending, and I think he's put himself in a position to succeed. And guys are doing a good job spacing, and he's making some plays. Obviously, he can do that.
With great D, his offense will just come natural to him after that point. Thank you, coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back.
Hello.
Right now for Utah, they've been awesome so far this year. That was expected from the good analysts who know what they're talking about. We've got one.
Moving on now. Donovan Mitchell has really been making his presence felt in the first half tonight.
He's been excellent so far, shooting with great efficiency, carrying the offense. They have to be talking about him in the locker room, thinking how they can stop this guy.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
O'Neal is at power forward with Gobert anchoring at center. Mitchell and Bogdanovich fill the wings, and it's Conley in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Utah right now. And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
B.A., I think so. I agree. Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team. Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, a little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And here are the Hornets now. Following the bucket by the Jazz, Rozier finds Bridges. Plumlee a screen. And Bridges, here we go. That one is off. Good D by Gobert. Bridges has gone 1 for 3 from the field here. And yep, it's good. And it's a 12-point Jazz lead.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich, the shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
Ball passes to Plumlee. Lets it go from 11. He can't get it to go. And Utah will come the other way. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
Gay's checked in for O'Neal. It's Bridges on the wing. Defended by Gay. And Ball with a basket. The assist by Bridges. Ball's got 5 points.
Boy, Ball plays with so much confidence. You know this guy believes in what he can do, including finding ways to score it inside.
Now here's Conley. He has 6. Back to Gay. Gobert with a screen on Ball. Conley. Again, Utah.
A savvy playmaker with a great handle. Conley runs such a smooth pick and roll.
Ball against Conley. Ball no good.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. If they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Yep, that one's good. Mitchell's gotten 4 this quarter.
And with great body control, too. Mitchell maneuvers himself nicely for contact finishes.
Ball passes to Rozier. It's blocked by Gobert.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, the lead just keeps growing. This game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment.
It's time for T-shirts. All right, look who's coming onto the court.
Ingles, he's checked in for Utah. And a change for the Hornets. Oubre's checked in. Out of bounds, it'll be Utah's ball.
First in scoring, first in field goal percentage, and let's address the elephant in the room. Teams cannot handle them from range. I'm trying to think of a more dangerous group of shooters, and I can't.
And it's no secret the league is definitely more offensive-oriented nowadays. And they are the best of the bunch in following that trend, leading the league in points per game.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Now here's Ball. He's got 5 to halt the run. Offensive rebound.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Pass to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Double team on Mitchell. Right wing. Jacks up a 3. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And here's Rozier. Here he goes. Over Mitchell. Charlotte again missing.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Gobert with a screen on Bridges. Conley passes to Gobert. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 4 assists in the game.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on, get back, and your chance ended.
The Jazz making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. Washington's checked in for Charlotte. Martin comes in for LaMelo Ball. Pass to Rozier. Washington outside. Oubre with it. Looking to end the drought. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Again, the miss by the Hornets.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And you know, Kelly Oubre, a name that kind of flew under the radar in free agency. Now, he had a down year with the Warriors last season, but still, he was looking for a payday in free agency. They took a short deal with the Hornets to re-up his value.
Now here's Rozier. Gets the 3 to fall. Rozier's got 7 points.
All Rozier needs is a little breathing room, and he's firing that thing, and usually knocking it down.
Gay, a screen on Rozier. Conley passes to Gay. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got assist number 5 here tonight. Charlotte has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Rozier against Clarkson. Rozier can't get it to go.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Clarkson for 3. It's hauled in by Oubre. Charlotte's gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Rozier gets the bucket. He's got 9.
They call him Scary Terry for a reason. This guy's a blur in the open floor.
And for the Jazz, they're shooting 55% for the game so far. Clarkson passes to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Charlotte is shooting about 31% here in quarter number 3. Pass to Bridges. Now here's Washington. Up and over Conley. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Whiteside, he's checked in for Utah. O'Neal comes in for Gay. Richards is checked in for Charlotte.
One shot.
Well, you look at a guy like Washington, talented, young, and continuing to get better. It's a lot of fun watching his progress.
And so it's Utah with it. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Pass to O'Neal. Whiteside with a screen on Rozier. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep, he's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
Now Rozier. Up and over Conley. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the Jazz. Totaling 26 points and showing no signs of letting up.
Your Jazz dancers.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so in the game for the Hornets, we've got Ball, P.J. Washington out there with Gordon Hayward. Then there's Kelly Oubre, and it's Martin in at the shooting guard position. Mitchell, the pass to Whiteside. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Here's O'Neal. Now here's Mitchell, guarded by Hayward. The shot from 20 feet out. Mitchell misses. Charlotte has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Hayward finds Washington. Back to Hayward. Here's Martin. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
On the wing, Mitchell, pounded by Ball. And Grant, you've been around the game in so many roles. Player, broadcaster, owner. Talk about how the game has grown and the opportunities for continued growth.
Well, we know how the game here in the U.S. has really gained prominence and is hugely successful and popular. And I also think that's happened over the years globally as well. But continuing to popularize the game in Africa, India, China, and elsewhere is exciting. There are so many new frontiers for this league to grow, and I'm excited that we're moving forward in that direction.
And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Now here's Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Ball. Back to Bridges. Puts up a 3. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got assist number 5 here tonight.
No hesitation from Bridges there. He knows exactly when he should look to shoot it off the catch.
And he gets it to go.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Ball outside. Pass to Plumlee. Utah with the rebound.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's Clarkson. And there it is for him.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, you know, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it could probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting.
Reliable approach, getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
Mitchell against Ball. Outside Mitchell. Bogdanovich from long range. Sinks the tray.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Plumlee passes to Oubre, driving in, and that one is hammered home.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
The fantastic passing we saw from them in the first half carried right over into the second half, too.
Well, it's been a super performance from beyond the arc, too. I mean, they've been raining in those threes.
And with so much player movement nowadays, Clark, a lot of small market teams nervous about attracting and retaining the stars.
You know, B, I played for a small market team, the Indiana Pacers, in the early 80s when I played the short time I did in the NBA, and that's always a challenge to be able to keep your star players in your market because there is more attractive real estate out there when you think about other cities in the league, and players do have a desire sometimes to be in larger markets where the lights are bigger and brighter and there are more people. And I don't know if there's anything the league can really do to keep players from desiring to move on occasion.
Gobert with the bucket.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Ball with it. They get it back. Out to Hayward. Driving inside. Here's Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
I think it's always a good idea to let Hayward go to work in the pick and roll. I mean, his decisions and his timing and execution are usually right on.
Mitchell double teamed. Back to Bogdanovich. On the wing, Clarkson. From deep, Gay. The Hornets pull it in. Plumlee's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Hayward outside. To the paint. Here's Bridges. Rebounded by Gay. Gay's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Mitchell. And the Jazz tack on 2 more.
Love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
Ball passes to Rozier. Hayward with it. On the wing, Rozier. He's covered by Clarkson. Back to Hayward. The 3 is up. Rebounded by the Jazz. Bogdanovich has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Mitchell. Here's the 3. Kept alive. Pass to Bogdanovich. Now Gay. Here's Gobert. Hounded by Ball. Tries yet again. And it's finished off by Gobert as he lays it in.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Jazz.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And they really wanted this one. It pushes their win total up to 21.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of Game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in Game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Donovan Mitchell.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Pass to Gobert. The shot misses, and Charlotte going the other way now. It's Bridges on the wing. They need this. Gay with the defensive effort. On offense, here's Utah. And here's Clarkson. Outside Bogdanovich. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
And we'll see you
I'm here now with Rudy Gobert. A big night for you offensively. What was working for you out there?
I just keep working every day to try to improve, and it's also I feel like my teammates are really looking for me, and I just got to make the right play most of the time.
You've earned their trust. Thanks, Rudy.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. Now it's time to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Donovan Mitchell.